Hey guys, Daniel here. Today I'm going to be reviewing my Bachman Class 20-3 in Harry Needle Railroad Orange. The blue and red packaging, unmistakably Bachman, as you can see. You got a very good sleeve here. A small sneak peek of the loco. Looks rather good. Okay, so if we drop the loco out, oh, that's quite smooth, that is. So, right, before we get to loco, here is some information on it. This is the first side. Bachman Class 20-3 owner's information. Accessories. So this is stuff to put on the front: brake hoses, realistic couplings, snow plows. Yeah. And so that's how to assemble all of those. And this is about running in, lubrication, switches. Oh, this is good. So on the underside, you can flick all these switches. Like you're allowed extra control over your lighting features when operated on a DC track. I have a DC track. So this could be my first loco I actually have control over my lights. Oh, that's fantastic, that is. DCC loco decoder fitting, so if you want sound for your Class 20, then that's good, really. So that's the instructions. Bachman Collector's Club even. It's just about membership, and you get an annual club wagon and magazines, etc., etc. Yeah, not much to it. So, if we now unbox it. Okay, take it out of its sleeve here, and straight away we find there is a packet of snow plows and, you know, the stuff we saw in the instructions earlier. So we open this, and inside here is the loco itself. Now, examining round the loco first time, I can already see there's loads to say about it. That's fantastic. And the first thing I've noticed is the fan does spin. So I think you need a motor for that, or maybe it comes in on premium models. I'm not sure on that one. And looking into the cab, you can see there's plenty of cab detail. I think the cab lights illuminate, so I can show you that later. The undercarriage detail's fantastic. Looking at those bogies, you can see the there seems to be a lot of separately fitted detail. Look at that front end. That's just, I don't know what to say. I've never seen something so detailed and so realistic. And looking at the back as well, I like what Bachman have done with the couplings. Like, so you have a NEM coupling at this end, and it looks realistic at the front. So, like, when you're running it at the correct end, it looks very real. But you can fit an NEM coupling at this end as well, I think. I think you can. I'm not. I'll check later. And looking at this, yeah, it does have sprung buffers. What about this end? Yeah, at this end too. Right, so the paintwork as well, that's been applied terrifically well. I don't see any smudges or anything. There is a bit of dust, but it's a bit dusty in the attic, so probably just the attic. Yeah, this paintwork is pretty good. Now, let me just see and test the lighting and stuff. Rather annoyingly, I figured out that the the electric panel is underneath the body, I believe. So I've just decided to leave it as is. And I haven't actually even turned any form of power to the loco yet, so... Oh, wow. Look at that! Alright, let me zoom in on the interior while it's illuminated. There's a hell of a lot of detail on that interior. Well, that's clever, so there is an instrument panel to go the other way. And an instrument panel to go the cab end way, I did know that. So that's how they drive the opposite way. And incidentally, I'm also testing the crawl, which I have not run this in. Okay, I was about to say the crawl's very good, but for a non-running crawl, that's very good, that is. So I'm going to give it a little test run now. Is only one of the lights meant to be illuminated? Tell me that in the comments, I'll check later when it's running on the other line. Okay, so after testing the lights on both lines, I've just realised that only this light and this light work when it's going this way, and this one does not show any light unless it's like red going that way. I don't know whether that's a malfunction or whether it's just a default light setting that can be changed to like turn it on, but tell me in the comments which one's the case. Anyway, as a loco, this is very good. I'm not going to mark it down for that light issue because I'm not 100% sure what it is. So I'm out of 5 stars, I'm probably going to give this a solid 5 out of 5, I think. Best loco I own right now. Very, very, very well detailed. Very good performer, as you saw earlier, even though it hadn't even been running. Yes, it did stall eventually, but like, it did a very good crawl, and the fan does even spin, which is incredible. And they even worked really hard on the cab, which is not something you see every day. So well done to Bachman for this fantastic loco. Anyways, comment, like and subscribe, and I shall see you in the next video.